You've got visible abs on top, shoulders are lean, arms are lean. Even your face looks different. But that lower belly, that last little pouch, just sits there, like it didn't get the memo. And you've tried everything. More cardio, deeper deficit, 1,000 crunches, nothing. Here's the thing, it's not your fault. And the fix is almost the exact opposite of what you're doing. First, why is this happening? At 12 to 15% body fat, you're already lean. The regular rules of fat loss stopped applying to you a while ago. What you're dealing with now is a hormonal problem. 2 hormones specifically, cortisol and insulin. Your lower belly fat has more cortisol receptors than anywhere else on your body. That means when you're stressed, work, bad sleep, aggressive calorie cutting, your body sends a direct signal to store and hold fat in exactly that spot. And here's where it gets worse. The harder you diet to try to lose it, the more cortisol spikes. The more cortisol spikes, the harder that fat holds on. You're literally fighting against yourself. The second problem is insulin sensitivity. Even at 15% body fat, if your insulin is chronically elevated, your body stays in storage mode, not burning mode. And here's what raises insulin that nobody talks about: eating too infrequently, stress eating, irregular meal timing, and ironically, under-eating for too long. Your body sees a calorie deficit as a threat. It raises cortisol, cortisol spikes insulin, insulin locks the fat in place. The lower belly is just the last place this shows up, because it has the most receptors for both of these hormones. This isn't a willpower problem, it's a hormone environment problem. So, what actually fixes it? 2 things, both embarrassingly simple. Number 1, 10,000 steps a day, not running, walking. Here's why this works when everything else doesn't. Low intensity walking is the only form of cardio that lowers cortisol instead of raising it. Running, intense cardio, aggressive training, all spike cortisol, which, as you now know, is exactly the wrong signal for lower belly fat. Walking keeps cortisol low, improves insulin sensitivity over 2 to 3 weeks, and burns a meaningful amount of calories without triggering your body's stress response. 10,000 steps burns roughly 400 to 500 extra calories a day without once telling your body it's under threat. That's the first fix. Number 2, the insulin reset habit. Once a day, 5 minutes. That's it. Here's the protocol. Eat your highest protein meal of the day, at least 40 grams of protein. And within 10 minutes of finishing, do one of 2 things. Either 2 minutes of box breathing, 4 seconds in, hold 4, out 4, hold 4, repeat. Or 30 seconds of cold water on your face and neck. Sink, tap, doesn't matter. Both of these activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest state, immediately after eating. This directly improves your insulin response to that meal. Your body processes the food more efficiently. Less insulin spike, less storage signal. Over time, your baseline insulin sensitivity improves. Your cortisol pattern stabilizes, and that lower belly loses its hormonal reason to exist. Stop doing more crunches. Stop going deeper into deficit. The fix is walking more and stressing your body less. 10,000 steps, 1 insulin reset habit after your biggest protein meal. Give it 3 weeks before judging it, because hormones change slowly. But when they change, that lower belly finally gets the message. Next video is cooking, and it's more interesting and helpful. You'll want to see that one. Peace.